All right, so here we go with another seed. This one, as you can see, I got kind of lucky and started near a shipwreck, but I was unlucky in the sense that I started on top of a tree. Thankfully, through my many years, meaning weeks of experience, I figured out it's best not to jump off of a tree, but to break it as you make your way down to the bottom. Anyways, so I went and made my way over to this treasure chest or shipwreck and grabbed all the stuff that I could and was able to get some fancy pants. Unfortunately, they were leather. I never know about the suspicious soup. I'm always nervous that it'll come out as poisoned or something and end up killing me, so I never eat it. But, oh well. I was able to eventually find this village that wasn't too far away, and yeah, I got really lucky because there was already a librarian, I guess is what the villager's job is called, and they had fortune, so I just needed to work my way up to having enough emeralds, I want to say, in order to buy the stuff. I made my way to go mining, and I found this kind of large mining cave, and this one, surprisingly, wasn't smack dab full of creepers. Didn't know what was up with that. It also conveniently had a whole lot of iron for me to quickly grab and get a little bit closer. I decided for this round to do a little bit more villager trading. I haven't done too much. I know people can do villager trading, but I just haven't done it in the past because I know people say that it's a little bit overpowered. And I didn't want to be, I don't know, not cheating, but exploiting that. But I guess this time I decided that, listen, I haven't won any of the goes beforehand, might as well accept it and just try and beat the game. I ended up being able to find enough iron to make some chest plates to go with my fancy pants and ran into this annoying spider that was quite frustrating, but I was able to survive. A creeper popped up around my village as well that I had to do it. I'm sorry about the frame rate, by the way. I don't know what it is. It works sometimes it doesn't. Panics at different moments. Survived the creeper and started working on my sheep farm because I knew that for like villager breeding or whatever, you need to do it. I also discovered how to make watermelons because I couldn't figure out why every time I hit it, it didn't pop up, and I was nervous that I needed to work all the way up to a silk touch. Ran into a skeleton that was hiding underneath a tree, but again, was able to survive that one, getting better at combat. I was down half a set of hearts, but we still survived. Then I decided to build a villager kind of breeding farm, I guess is what it's called. And got to work on that with the stuff I needed, along with grabbing all of the additional materials I needed for it. I don't know how you guys feel about villager breeding. I know I've seen other hardcore Minecrafters use it, so I was like, oh, whatever. I find it a little inconvenient, mainly because I'm not experienced enough with it, so I don't really use it. But I figured I would give it a shot this time around so that I could have more villagers in order to, I don't know, get all of the jobs I needed, because I know that if you do blacksmiths or something, you can get tradings all the way up to diamond equipment, which would be nice considering our luck with, my luck. I won't put my skills on you guys. Our luck on caving. Anyways, oh, by the way, while you're watching me try and build this horrible cobblestone building, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyways, so I put a torch on top of it because I didn't want any skeletons or anything to spawn on top, and then I wandered off in the sand to kind of grab stuff, and I found this other village that was much more populated than mine and also had a lot more stuff in it. If the other one didn't have the Fortune 3 stuff, I probably would have kept it. And then I also ran into this iron golem that got stuck in the stairs, and I was looking in a chest when I first heard the iron golem noise. I freaked out because I thought he was coming for me, and I panicked and ran away. But thankfully, he was just stuck in the wall, and we waited and took the iron. Don't tell the villagers. I didn't want them to be mad. But we successfully bred a villager, and then we went back down into our cave. And as you can see at the top, there are these really big openings, and I saw a couple of hardcore Minecrafters and, well, general Minecrafters die because of creepers falling on their heads because of all these like openings and stuff. And I hadn't thought about it before, so I decided to cover it up. And when that was finished covering up, I decided to head further over this way, and I spotted a creeper. So I quickly attacked it, and it blew me up and I died.